Let's look into one of the most powerful stories in the Bible, Gideon's 300. This account, found in Judges 7:4-16, goes beyond being a miraculous victory, but also a powerful lesson in obedience and faith. So Gideon, an unassuming farmer, is called by God to lead Israel against the Midianites. Now the Midianites were a huge army, described as numerous as locusts. Gideon starts off with 32,000 men. How does that even compare with an army described as numerous as locusts? A decent force, right? But God had different plans. He still feels the 32,000 armies were just too many to show forth his mighty work. So God tells Gideon, "You have too many men. I cannot deliver Midian into their hands, or Israel would boast against me, saying, 'My own strength has saved me.'" So Gideon is instructed to send home anyone who is afraid. And just like that, 22,000 men leave, leaving Gideon with 10,000. But wait, there's more. God says, "There are still too many men. Take them down to the water and I will thin them out for you." Gideon brings his men to the water, and God tells him to observe how they drink. Those who lap the water with their tongues like dogs are set aside from those who kneel to drink. Only 300 men lapped the water. And God says, "With the 300 men that lapped, I will save you and give the Midianites into your hands." Talk about a test of faith. Gideon divides the 300 men into 3 companies. He gives them trumpets and empty jars with torches inside. The plan? They were to surround the Midianite camp, blow their trumpets, break the jars and shout, "For the Lord and for Gideon." In the middle of the night, they execute the plan. The sound of trumpets, breaking jars, and the sudden appearance of torches throw the Midianite camp into chaos. They turn on each other in confusion, and the Israelites secure a stunning victory. God's wisdom is greater than that of men. It's beyond understanding. Gideon never expected that God was going to make the victory that simple. He would have wondered the reason for God's decision to reduce the army, which were too few to start off a battle. So, what's the lesson here? Obedience, faith in God's power to save and deliver. Gideon's victory wasn't about numbers or might. It was about following God's instructions, no matter how unconventional they seemed. Sometimes God asks us to step out in faith, to trust His plan even when it doesn't make sense. In our lives, we might face overwhelming odds and insurmountable challenges. But just like Gideon, if we trust and obey, we can experience victories that are undeniably God's doing. So, next time you're up against a challenge, remember Gideon and his 300. Trust, obey, and watch God work wonders. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more inspiring biblical stories.